students. Today we are going to study RF power and voltage measurement. The figure which you are seeing on your screen is an RF voltmeter used to measure either RF power or voltage. All of us know that radio frequency energy is essentially an AC voltage. However, the frequencies involved are much greater than other devices such as audio frequency amplifiers or control systems. The range of these radio frequencies is in gigahertz, where it becomes difficult to amplify this high frequency and hence measure it with the help of normal components. This is the reason the radio frequency voltage is measured by rectifying it, and then this resulting DC output is amplified and hence measured. Now, students, I would like to bring here a very important point that normal PN junction diodes cannot be used for the rectification of RF waveform. The two main reasons for this are: most of the diodes have excessive capacitance for high frequency RF rectification, and secondly, they have excessive reverse recovery time, which makes it difficult for these ordinary diodes with small geometries to measure high frequency RF waveform. This is the reason the RF signals are usually rectified with the help of Schottky barrier or point contact diodes. After this, the second important point which I would like to bring into your notice is that we know that the rectified output has a peak lesser than the peak of the input, which means that the output needs to be amplified. For amplification of the RF waveform, we usually use a chopper stabilized amplifier. Now, the figure here now shows the block diagram of the RF millivoltmeter. As you all can see here, we have a range switch followed by a chopper stabilized amplifier and then a meter. Now, if you look here carefully, the figure shows the sensitive RF millivoltmeter. The actual RF rectifier or detector is usually mounted on the probe itself as shown here. Why is it done? This is a very important question. The reason is the losses, as it does not want to take even the losses of coaxial cable, as it may cause significant errors at very high frequencies. Therefore, to minimize the amount of interconnection with the RF cable, usually probes are used. Since we know that the detected output is going to be very small in low millivolt region, and therefore the chopper stabilized amplifier is used after the rectified output. This amplified output is then displayed using a meter. Now, this type of measurement made by the RF millivoltmeter, that means whether it is going to measure the voltage or the power, that entirely depends upon the probe being used here, this particular probe. Okay, the kind of the probe here determines whether it is going to measure the RF power and the RF voltage. The next figure I am going to show you will clearly indicate how the probes are going to be used here. Now, as you all can see here, there are two different probes shown in this particular figure. Now, the first probe, this one, is usually used for the measurement of voltages. The voltage measurements are made with a relatively high impedance. Therefore, this type of probe, as shown with the mark here, would be used in the circuits where the impedances are varying in nature and the circuit cannot be terminated, because here you all can see that it is possible to connect the probe to the point where the impedance cannot be terminated. Therefore, this is used for the voltage measurement. Now, many high frequency circuits are such that they cannot be disconnected and terminated with any impedance, usually of the 50 ohms. And therefore, this probe, the second one shown in the figure, is used for the measuring of power. This type of probe can use to measure the power to the nanowatt region. However, one point to be noted here is that the power which it is measuring is not a true RMS measurement. You can see an RF connector here. Since the impedance cannot be terminated here, therefore we have an RF connector here. And obviously we have a Schottky diode in both the cases and the meter. The amplifier here is not shown just for the simplification. So this is how the RF voltage and power measurement is carried out.